Hello.
Welcome, everyone, to the Everything Show. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Scott. What's up, Scott?
Greetings, all.
What's up, Bill? What's
Back
up,
to the
Billy?
Future's bullshit?
Yeah, I know, right? What's up, Chris?
I mean, it always was, but
Yeah, they mentioned Bill and Ted, but they don't mention Doctor Who. What the? I guess they couldn't really explain
What?
Doctor Who's.
what's a Doctor Who?
Yeah, Quantum. My God, they mentioned. And not Doctor Who. I'm like, what the? So wait, let me get this straight, right? Doc stays in the past for love, right?
Yeah.
Jean-Claude Van Damme stays in the past for love, like that counterpart, right?
Mhm.
Right? The guy in Terminator was in love with her before he even met her, right? And went back in time for Sarah Connor for love. So it's all about love, man, right?
Time and love are connected in ways we will
Right.
never. And there should be a love infinity stone.
Right.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, by the way. My internet cuts out like every few
It's all
minutes.
about love. Live life, love, right? You say? Is that what you say? Really?
Yeah.
Not in that order, but sure.
That's what it was, man. It's all about Captain America, Agent Carter, and maybe we have little Agent Carters now.
Okay. Oh, okay. So this movie was like a celebration of like all the MCU and everything that's like in the movies. Okay. And yes, they did even reference one of the TV shows with Jarvis being there. So how do they not, unless I missed it, how do they not mention at least once Vision? I know Scarlet Witch.
Yeah, that's weird. They never did mention
like,
Vision.
Scarlet Witch implied like you took everything away from me. You know, that's kind of like referencing him a little bit, but they didn't mention him at all. And then they also, of all the people, even going back in time to Avengers, of all the people they didn't reference, Coulson.
Coulson, yeah.
How?
Well, because the
That bothers me.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is an alternate
You could shut your trap
reality.
right now.
It's an alternate reality, no?
No, that's the shitty part. Is I think that's a possibility now because of this movie.
It's an alternate reality.
But at the same time,
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I give it to you when you're wrong. Wait a minute. Did you just admit I was right?
I said it could be, Joe. but shut up, Joe.
Shut up, Joe.
I said it could be, but the timeline of all the Shield events still line up good with everything up until Endgame. So I don't know. It's possible, but
so it's like Shield and alternate reality where Doctor Strange becomes Doctor Strange.
Even if it is, I'll still enjoy it because I'm sure I would enjoy the Loki alternate reality thing.
So now, the Netflix timeline is not even the same timeline as the MCU or Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Wait, what is it?
Netflix series.
Jessica Jones, Daredevil, Iron Fist,
that would be shitty.
Luke Cage. Well, they could reboot them as movies where they never existed in the MCU.
I don't want a reboot. I want the same
That means they're not part of the MCU.
No.
But they are, though, because there are events that affect those shows. So, I mean...
Just like the events happen differently in a different timeline, but Loki stole the test. No, it's a different timeline.
Yeah, that's speculation. We don't know that.
Well...
Until they say, yes, this is how it is. I mean...
All I know is, like, I was thinking about this, and I was thinking about the future, and,
Damn it,
after Far From Home, and I was so happy that we got a Shang-Chi movie, because it's like, man, I love this.
Every time Joe mentions some kind of plot point, my internet cuts out, and I'm like, damn it, what did he say?
I'm so happy, man. It's like, it's been a culmination of, like, we got Shang-Chi now. That's it, man. Like,
dude, Shang-Chi's going to be fucking awesome.
It's great, man. It's great.
So
I hope
for him.
I don't know if, like, I don't know how that movie's going to, like, go, but I personally hope it's, like, Asian James Bond.
It's gonna be amazing.
I think so.
Yeah.
And I'm not being sarcastic. Fuck your sarcasm.
What?
I know you. I see you, motherfucker.
They said that sometimes Marvel just, because they believe that mentality from Saturday Night Live. Saturday Night Live made a skit, right, where they said that if Marvel and Disney made a movie called Shopping Cart the Movie, it would make
I'd go
$1
see
billion, right?
Yeah, I'd
So
have to see how crazy that is.
They actually believe this. So they think that they can make any movie there is.
I want to go see Pam.
And it's going to be a blockbuster. So this movie that they said can't possibly work because it was created in the 70s when it was Bruce, like all these things with Bruce Lee and whatever. And that was the time that they made this, was popular then.
Yep.
And everything was Kung Fu. Like everybody knows Kung Fu. Like Sharon's a freaking black belt. I mean, like it's Jesus. Like a lot of people, there's every couple of blocks Mr. Miyagi's den and Cobra Kai. Like if I wanted to, I could go there too. You know, but it's like, so like this, how would this work if everybody, like a lot of people know Kung Fu? Who's this guy? Like, does he have anything magical?
Kung Fu fight.
But back then it was unique for someone to be that way. Now everybody, not that everybody is black belt.
It's like everybody is really with the hammer.
I know it's not going to be Clint again, but I want an entire movie of the scene where he was fighting that dude in Japan.
Well, let me tell you something. I want to see.
By the way, that Asian dude is in everything.
Right.
The fucking dude he was fighting, he's in Rush Hour 3, he's in Lost, he's in motherfucking The Last Samurai, he's in Westworld, and he's always playing the same character. Some kind of samurai.
They're placating to their China.
I want Ronin the movie.
There.
I want Ronin the movie where I want them to repeat the whole thing where he lost his family. And then I want to see the whole movie where that they said he's killing people so bad that it's the most horrible thing in history. Like, right? They were saying? Like, basically chopping them up like pieces.
It reminded me of John Wick.
I want that movie. I want that Ronin movie. Like, I just want to see it. And then I want to see him eat afterwards, like fries and shit. And then go back out and kill people. I just want to see this movie. I just want to see this movie.
Why does it have to be fries?
Anything. Because it's like he lived, breathed.
Onion rings.
Like everything was about.
No. We need to talk about this fry
people.
Thing.
Because
I don't think
Black
you
Widow
understand
ate
the implications
Black Widow
of fries in the universe and reality.
Black Widow ate fries. So, but the thing is, like, he had fries too, but when they were eating it. But anyway, no. But it's like everything he loved was killing people. After that, there was no. I'm going to go home and watch TV. He just went home to eat. Went back out. I'm going to kill people. And it was like just that's all he. Every day it got the attention of War Machine. Got attention of everybody. People were like, oh shit. We want to go there? Hell no. And it's like, wow. Like, he just literally, he's like, I'm going to kill everybody with the amount of people that Thanos killed, but just bad guys. It's like.
Speaking of War Machine, I'm surprised they didn't, when they were getting the Power Stone with him and Nebula, Star-Lord dancing, I'm surprised that they weren't standing there and that guy didn't show up and that he was like, that he wasn't like, I'm War Machine. Who?
Ooh. Yeah.
So we haven't talked about what did you think of Fat Thor?
I mean, it was funny, but I really wasn't crazy about Fat Thor or Professor Hulk. I thought they kind of ruined the whole. Yeah, because I'm used to the Hulk beating up Loki and beating up this and beating up this, and
Professor Hulk was so cool.
I kind of think that maybe they cut stuff with his role. Because maybe he was leaking stuff, so maybe they just didn't give him a lot to do.
He dabbed for children.
They go back in time and he's looking at.
Look. I want to see Hulk
emulate him.
I want to see Hulk like breaking things like Avengers, the first one, or I want to see him go, and then you don't even know how to be the Hulk. Where is that personality? Like, what happened with that? That was just. I looked at that. I want to.
He was Hulk for 2 whole years.
It's terrible like that. That just makes no sense.
He was Hulk for 2 whole years, which fucked up his brain to where he was all goofy and shit in Infinity
So in other words,
War, Ragnarok, and then so he after 5 years he was like he
but
learned
I
to
wanted the
accept
rematch.
it.
I wanted the Hulk to fucking kick Thanos' ass because he beat the shit out of him. Like I wanted to see that.
I mean, so did I, but I mean,
that's fucked up.
What can you do?
Nothing. We're in the Endgame.
Maybe they'll do a what if thing where the Hulk beats up Thanos and then it ends Infinity War right there.
Probably not.
He throws Thanos down the stairs. He's like, "You take stairs."
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, that's America's ass.
that was
awesome.
hysterical.
That was awesome.
Hysterical.
I
That
just
came
want
about
Ant-Man
due to all the memes that were
recognized as the hero that he is.
What happened, Chris?
Save the world and the universe. Ant-Man for life.
Yeah.
Oh, that rat saved the universe.
That's true.
I think
rat
the rat was Loki. I don't know.
There's another timeline where everybody's rats.
Yep.
No, that rat was somebody.
It's Splinter. Splinter saved the universe.
No, that was something.
The turtles exist in this reality.
that
was something.
I like how Ant-Man's like Hulk's like a celebrity, and then Ant-Man's like, yeah, you want a picture with me? No, it's okay. Nobody knows who I am. Still.
The whole school was zapped.
He's all sad, and Hulk gives him a taco.
I know. So Peter Parker, all his students were zapped. Not one, every single person. Period.
No, I don't think it was all of them. I feel like
It has to be all of them, because if it's not all of them, then they can't make Spider-Man movies.
Messing up again.
Has to be all of Spider-Man's friends, because then they can't make movies. Because all his friends become somebody.
All his friends probably got snapped, but not all of his classmates.
Has to be every single classmate. It wouldn't make any sense. They're not going to say anything.
Every classmate, because we don't know who the other classmates are. So I mean.
So in other words,
some of them are older now. Some of them aren't.
So they're going as friends on a trip, or is it school as a trip?
It's probably just their class.
Yeah. I think it's like their debate.
Or it's their mathematician. Remember they were in a math group or something? Mm-hmm. Or was it just smart kids or math? I don't remember.
So people are just like, I mean, this is the whole thing on 5 years. It's like, oh, it's no big deal, right? Like, I don't understand that. Like,
it's probably a big deal. I mean,
that's.
It's big enough a deal for Ned to be like, dude, we were dead. Let's hug.
Yeah, but like, there's bound to be somebody that wasn't snapped, and then how did they deal with that? That's weird.
I don't know. Fucking Scorpion, the dude that was supposed to be Scorpion in Homecoming, he could have not got snapped and be fucking doing bad shit in New York for 5 years. Or no, wait, because he was in that prison.
No, they changed the timeline, didn't they? Spider-Man, they said they've messed up. Wasn't it 8 years or something? I don't know.
I still don't know.
They need to stop making like they know what years they're talking about, because don't they change all the time?
I just look at it the way I do in my head. I just look at it the way I do in my head, and it makes sense to me. So.
They established that took place in 2023.
Yeah, because it's 5 years after Infinity
2014. War. They said Infinity War happened in 2014, didn't it? Or no? Chris, according to their timeline, not our timeline.
I don't freaking know. I don't keep up.
They keep changing the years every single time.
It's 5 years after Infinity War is 2023.
No, but I'm not talking us seeing the movie. Infinity War took place in what year? Not our year.
It took place in 2018.
Did it take place in 2018?
As far as I'm concerned and aware.
I don't know.
It was yeah, I think I like how that slow title card is like 5 months, days? Nope. Years.
5 years. Yeah, that was like, what? That was insane.
Kept Ant-Man's daughter is all old.
What is she staying in the house, but everybody else is gone? Her mom's gone, everybody's gone?
I mean, where are you gonna stay?
Like, how is she living there like without work and all that? That's weird.
I just don't know.
Well, I mean, maybe his
there was a kid riding a bike.
What was that kid?
He's just some kid.
Just a kid.
Number 7.
Just randomly on a bike looking at him weird.
It's like, yo, society's trying to function still.
Maybe that was Doctor Doom as a kid.
Maybe I just thought that shit.
I'm surprised that they went with these time travel rules because I really thought they were going to make it to where originally I thought they were going to change it to where it never happened, but no, they're sticking with it.
They couldn't do that because it would have been a shock to show that his kid was never born. That would have been disgusting. So they tried to warp the whole rule around not altering the kid. And
like on Arrow when they change kids.
I mean, but that was the worst thing I've ever seen. But I think they just screwed up though because they were like, oh, we gotta have Morgan Stark, but we can't alter her. But let's just make this whole thing where she doesn't get altered. That's
your dad liked cheeseburgers.
Yep.
Did he get zapped too?
Who? Favreau?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
He looks the same to me.
I don't know.
He got zapped.
Maybe.
Yeah.
The kid from Iron Man 3 was there.
Yep, I saw
Nobody
that.
even knew that was him.
And I could tell. I leaned over to my friend. I was like, hey, it's the kid from Iron Man 3.
So he's the one that's he's building the armor at the end?
I think that was just a callback to
I don't think so.
beginning. That was just a callback at the beginning of the MCU.
Yeah. That chain at the end.
That was Tony.
That's supposed to be a callback to the first Iron Man movie.
Yeah, but I think it was something else.
It's like, hey, this is where it all started and this is where it all ends.
But they pretty much are saying that even in the in a lot of the websites that is actually a callback to the first Iron Man movie.
I was surprised.
That was Marvel driving the final nail into the coffin of DC.
Yep.
Oh God! Let me tell you something. This movie bitch slapped like every movie in existence.
Dude,
like,
it was so good.
Like, get the hell out of my face.
It was like, Shazam was. It was like, Shazam is pretty good. Shut the fuck up.
Oh.
I was surprised that Ross was at the funeral too. Thunderbolt Ross.
Oh yeah.
After you're doing that, bro, cause all these problems, I would have beat the crap out of him. You should have been a Skrull.
Dude.
Punk.
So.
Oh, the Skrulls are good guys. What are you talking
about? Not all, man.
So Captain America lifts Mjolnir.
Yeah.
I think
he was always worthy.
Exactly, because
he bullshitted. You know what it is?
Yes, exactly.
He knew he could lift it because he saw it moving in.
Yeah,
but he didn't want to embarrass his friends.
Yeah, he's being humble,
and that's why he was worthy.
Because they've established that he's always like pure of heart and shit. I'm like, exactly. So that means he was fucking around.
That was my favorite.
Yeah, we talked about that earlier.
That was my favorite effing part of the movie. When he caught that hammer, I was fucking happier than happy. I'm like, kicked his fucking ass.
And then he uppercuts him with it.
Oh, shit. He used the combo with the shield. And then when Thor says, you take the little one, I'll take the big one. I love that line.
Yeah.
That was great.
Good God Almighty. When he catches it, Thor's like, I knew it.
I knew it.
But yeah, again, we said it earlier, but Scott brought up the Hail Hydra.
Yeah.
Oh shit, he's one of us.
I want to see in Guardians of the Galaxy Thor's weight loss program. Because he's got to get that shit. Because when he faces off against Adam Warlock,
his mom was like, "Eat a salad."
Yeah, that's what I loved.
And then I like when
I love Renee.
Captain America sees himself. He's like, "Guys, I found Loki," and then they fight. So cool.
Winter Soldier's love. Bucky's love. What?
I could do this all day. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know, man. Shut the fuck up.
God, am I that cocky?
Yeah. Cornball, right?
Then fucking Pepper in the rescue armor.
Jesus.
That was insane.
What the hell's happening? It was like all this shit.
I saw her and Tony fighting together. I was like, goals. Relationship
what
goals.
The hell's happening? Everybody was there. It's like, holy shit. I thought we were going to see Odin too. I'm like, yeah, but no. It's great.
Oh, man. And then when they come back, he's like, on your left.
No.
You bumped me!
All the women.
What'd Chris say?
On your left, your other left.
And they're playing fucking football
Yeah.
with the damn gauntlet.
Give it to me.
I'm like, just give it to somebody that flies.
No, you notice how he said Clint? I guess he cares now.
Yeah, Clint.
Yeah. I can't.
I know your name. Okay.
You weren't around in Infinity War. I haven't seen you since Civil War, but I care now.
Well, we were asking this before, like, who was the Black Panther for those 5 years?
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting question.
Killmonger.
Please, no.
Oh,
He's
God.
alive.
What the fuck?
They're
like, yeah, we had to do something for 5 years. Sorry.
They should just Black House Cat. That would be better.
Papa Shango, maybe. No. Papa Shango!
Black Panther? Yeah, I'm in charge of Wakanada now.
Get out. God.
I'm surprised they didn't go back in time to Age of Ultron.
I'm glad they didn't call her Michelle. Oh, there's Michelle without hair. Okay, now
She should have been the Black Panther. That would have been great.
Is that sarcasm or are you serious?
Oh, seriously.
Okay.
In fact, I would be all for, in the next movie, she gets pissed off at T'Challa. She throws him off the waterfall, and she's like, I'm in charge now.
I'm the captain now.
Exactly, yeah. Then she becomes like the most badass Black Panther ever.
And she started going around, in the jungle. No,
She just like puts people's heads on spears and stuff.
Wait a minute now.
I killed Mufasa.
So we're gonna do Marvel Zombies now?
Why?
Do
Why
it.
would you do that?
Do
Imagine
Marvel
that.
Zombies. Do Marvel Zombies with Ash Williams. Bruce
No,
Campbell.
Let's not go there. That was a
Imagine that
disturbing
shit.
series.
Marvel
Bruce
Zombies.
Campbell in Marvel Zombies.
I play the Evil Dead game. That's great. On the phone. That's pretty cool. Wow, Marvel Zombies. So what's the odds that we see someone develop cloning and essence transfer in Spider-Man, and after credit scene, we have Robert Downey Jr.
We have Norman Osborn laughing, and everyone goes, "Why is he coming back?"
Yeah. Imagine that.
I missed my internet cut out. I missed that.
Your internet keeps cutting out.
It literally every like 2
Now
minutes.
you have to go back and watch this, man.
No, you know what it is? It's that at the end of, like, for the third trailer for Spider-Man. See, okay, this is the chain of events, right? Far From Home comes out. Everybody hates it for really stupid reasons, right? Then everybody's like, the Spider-Man fan base and Spider-Man's ruined, yada yada yada. Then the third one comes out with the trailer, and at the end of the trailer, it's like,
William Dafoe.
Defoe, yeah, he's like, we're going for his heart, and then people are like, yeah, he's coming back.
Spider-Verse, the movie.
And then we have the rational people come on, and they're like, this is a bad idea because he's dead. But they're like, no, he's coming back, and it's like, oh, great.
They're doing that in the animated season. The new whatever. I don't even watch it, but Dan Slott's like, oh, we're doing Superior Spider-Man. I'm like, what? And you're in that thing? How you think that's an adult thing, but with a kid thing? Oh God, what are you doing?
Hey, you know,
I doubt he's gonna punch the black cat in the jaw
do it.
or shoot somebody. Yeah,
Do
no,
it.
that's not
Do
happening.
Do it.
You need Otto Octavius to be the reason for the Spider-Verse, and he didn't drown at the end. He went into another alternate reality, and Alfred Molina is Doc Ock in the MCU. And that's
Have you
gonna be
seen
happening.
Into the Spider-Verse yet?
He did.
Yes,
Yeah, he did.
He reviewed it.
I loved it completely. I know I should have seen it from day one, but what are you gonna do?
You saw the after credits stuff, right?
Yes, Spider-Man 20. That was hysterical. No, boy. You know, they in the Spider-Verse thing, they did that. Moreland went into the universe, which is the comic strip, when it's like 3 panels. And he's like, why isn't there any colors? And then he says something to Peter Parker. He's like, how do you know my identity? How does he know my identity, Mary Jane? He knows my identity. He's like, why do you keep repeating yourself? He's like, what? He's like, get me the hell out of here. I don't even want to kill you. I just want to get the hell out of here. Why is everybody else stupid? Like, that was a great one.
I like Stan Lee's cameo.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Yes.
Make love, not war.
Did you notice his license plate? Said
What is
said.
Oh, enough said,
Aw.
yeah. Oh, man. Gonna miss Stan Lee, man.
That's great. What did they say to Michael Douglas? Like young Hank Pym?
Oh, you have a package?
Look at Sharon got me. This is supposed to be Endgame. She got me an Endgame for Easter. I forgot to show this. But I couldn't open it until I saw Endgame because I don't want to get spoiled, but it wasn't really get spoiled.
Egg game.
Egg game. Endgame. Yeah.
Oh, speaking of products, I can finally talk about that one thing. You remember way back when, not even way back when, but there was that thing that leaked that I was telling you, make sure you don't go down any of the toy aisles or
The
anything?
gauntlet. Was it the
Yes.
gauntlet?
They had the friggin' Iron Man Infinity Gauntlet on the shelf.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, yeah.
I was like, holy shit.
No,
So
but yeah, what did
we
they
got-
what did
we
they
got a
say
few
to
minutes.
what did they say to Hank Pym in the past on the phone?
We got a package for you.
Yeah, it's like, did they open it?
Because it's glowing.
He's like, no.
That
Yeah, they did.
was pretty funny. So let's talk about box office while we still got time. So
I
far,
am inevitable.
as of the weekend, we have 1,223,641,414 for Avengers Endgame. Broke records. Was the fastest movie to reach $1 billion in 5 days. Right, Chris?
Yep.
5 days, I believe. And again,
I was telling guys at the at work that the Thursday preview, a lot of theaters, they were going to stick Captain Marvel in the.
well, she did great as well. That also.
So that's the problem. That's the problem. I don't trust that number because how do we know they're not combining that with the Captain Marvel?
Well, Captain Marvel. First of all, they're allowed to do that because Captain Marvel never left. It just wasn't getting the amount of theaters that it's getting now.
Yeah, because they were wanting Wonder Woman numbers, and when it didn't get Wonder Woman numbers, they were purposely doing that with the
Did you
preview.
see?
Well, the problem was the domestic number they don't feel was big enough because the overseas number for Captain Marvel was almost $700 million, but you don't get that full amount. You take it, you divide it by whatever. You get like either half or a smaller percentage. So they spent maybe $300 million on Captain Marvel or whatever, and then advertising. So they wanted to make sure that the domestic number was higher. So they kind of forced. Disney was really vicious.
Yeah.
And they kind of forced people to kick out Hellboy and all this stupid shit. and just got, goodbye, Hellboy.
Did you see the guy that got beat up?
Yeah, no, I heard about that. Yeah. If I was the judge,
That's
I'd be
insane.
like, get another shot in. Well, look at Louis trying to spoil it on our channel too. People should just get beat up for that.
That reminds me of The Force Awakens when it came out. When I was working, some guy came out of the theater, and there was a line of people waiting for the next show. And he comes out and he's like, his kid goes, "I can't believe Han Solo died!" Like everybody in this line started freaking the fuck out.
Everybody looks at the kid. They're like, "Get him!
Get him!"
I forget where it was. You probably heard it on DeFranco, but somebody pretty much did some
Philip
spoiling
DeFranco?
of Endgame, and the guy got beaten
Yeah.
out.
Yep.
That thing with the thing about talking about killing Thanos as a baby, that was the comic book reference where Cosmic Ghost Rider went to kill Thanos as a baby, and then he couldn't, and then
it's also
then the Ghost Rider, then Thanos became the Punisher.
It's also a reference to everybody's typical argument, which is let's just go kill baby Hitler.
Right.
Yeah.
They're like, screw it, it's Thanos.
Out that we on the Real Whovians and Everything Showcast do not condone violence.
That's right.
We
do not condone traveling back in time and killing babies, or killing babies in general, or clones, or anything.
I condone all that.
Traveling back in time to prevent Jodie Whittaker and Chris Chibnall from.
Yes, you can't do that.
I condone all of that.
Whoa.
And we don't condone, as much as I think that trolls need to get beat up for spoiling Endgame. We don't condone that. So don't do that.
I have a question. I have my hand up. Pick me. If my clone tries to kill me and replace me, can I kill them first?
Yes.
Okay.
That movie, The Island.
Yeah.
Oh, with what's his name, right? Was that Ewan McGregor?
McGregor.
Obi-Wan. And
Yeah.
wasn't Scarlett Johansson in that too?
Yeah.
So it was Obi-Wan and Obi-2 now.
Oh my God.
Come on. Well, I had to throw it in there. Come on. The joke was wide open.
I feel like yelling that part where Snoke is yelling at Kylo Ren. He's like, "You failed!" Like,
Take that mask off. Shut up. That's why I'm building that shit back.
Shut the front door.
I'm in charge now, bitch. No, okay. Damn. So what is Endgame doing? What is it going to finish off at? 3 billion?
Probably.
Yeah.
What was Avatar's numbers?
2.7. 2,700,000,000 and whatever.
I'll tell you what. If Endgame doesn't beat it, nothing will.
God. It's got to beat it.
Mm-hmm.
If Endgame doesn't do it, we're gonna need to call in like Galactus for the next thing. Like that's the only thing that we can do.
All I can say is, I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't know how they're gonna top this, but I'm sure they will eventually. But 3 hours, I don't know if I can handle it anymore.
The next big crossover is gonna be 4.5 hours.
I might have to get a diaper. I can't.
That 3 hours.
Let me tell you something. I thought I busted some shit after that. Like I literally thought all my organs were failing. And instead of blood coming out of my head, it was like that android goo from like Alien and stuff from like Bishop, and I'm like shit.
Well, it
Like
flew
the
by.
conditioner in my hair formed itself back and came out.
3 hours flew by for me, and I specifically didn't eat or drink all day, and I only ate and drank in little like increments throughout the movie. Like I waited till the movie started, and then every like 20 minutes I would take a sip or.
Like when Tony Stark died, I wasn't crying because Tony Stark died. I was crying because I had to pee.
You know what's gonna happen with the next big crossover? They're gonna be like, it's 5.5 hours, and we're gonna hook everybody up to an IV drip.
Dude, I gotta tell you, I was scared. I thought I was an Endgame.
Did you like that he didn't yell assemble?
Said Avengers Assemble.
I know, but like instead of like assemble, like he was like assemble.
It was the intensity. The intensity was.
Oh,
there.
I loved it. I'm just asking if you did.
I loved it.
Yeah.
I loved
It
it.
was great.
Cause what he really should have done, he should have went like the Nick Fury route and been like, Avengers, motherfucker!
I don't understand why we couldn't get a scene with Nick Fury and Captain Marvel at all. Like, just that doesn't make it.
Because
it tells me how much sick and tired people are tired of her.
we've had enough. We can't do it again.
No.
Now I just.
What was with the diagonal sandwich too?
Nick Fury cussing up a storm.
Nick Fury's back, baby.
That was
What if everyone showed up at the end though? Like all those wizards, Wakandans, and everything show up, and then a portal opens up, and it's just like the Undertaker.
I would rather like Tobey Maguire and fucking Andrew Garfield. Like shit.
JR and the King are off on the side. We've got a slobberknocker for you tonight.
Oops, I guess Doctor Strange opened the wrong portal because here we are.
You got You got Bruce the Bob Beefcake.
I really
Coming out.
want to see.
Santana.
I want to see wrestlers taking on Thanos now.
Well, the
Well,
Hulk
we had
became the
Dave.
Hulkster, didn't he? He's like, oh, there's guns. I was like, oh, come on.
Like, who's that one? Who's that one wrestler? Fucking the one that's like money. Fucking
$1 Million Man Teddy Biasi.
yeah. He comes out. Every Thanos has a price. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, you know what would have been hilarious? Like, Doctor Strange opens a portal, right? And you see, like, the Justice League, and then, like, close it.
Close it.
All right, we'll be back.
Wait. There's Wonder Woman and Aquaman.
And
Keep them.
yeah,
but
he's like-
keep the other ones out.
He's like, close it, and then Hellboy comes out of another one. He's like, you're cool.
We're in the end game. All right, we'll be back. Take care. Bye for now.